Right, I'm going to have one more slurp of tea. I am going to play this. If we're here till 8 o'clock, I'm going to play this and do it seriously. serious thoughts. And welcome to another Flutifull time. Flutifull time. Flutifull time. This is Flutifull time, and the idea is that we're going to enjoy some music chosen by you, some friendly chat, and some facts along the way. Johann Strauss's second composed over 500 waltzes. Did you know the largest teddy bear measures 19.41 metres, that's 63 feet? Only the wombat and the koala have pouches, which open towards the back. Spread a smile of joy. Goodness me. I promise you this is just tea, there's nothing exciting going on. Hello, and welcome along to this very, very, very special anniversary. What's an anniversary?
I have no idea.
No, neither do. Anniversary edition. I was trying to make two words in one, and that's never good when those words don't fit together and they're not real words. Anniversary edition of Flutifull Time. What you just saw was the little VT that you might have seen out on socials, which I think really just sums up what has been going on for the past year in my the corner of the internet, and that's what we're here to celebrate today. So welcome to you all, but first of all, welcome to Rebecca Parker, who's here in real life with us. Oh my goodness me, you all know Rebecca as my fabulous head moderator in the chat, and now she's here.
I am indeed.
In real life. Oh my goodness me. So fabulous to have you here, Rebecca.
It's really good to be here, and obviously I only live about 9 miles away from Clare, so it was really nice to be able to come here today and sit here and see it from the other side of things, and you wouldn't believe the technical mastery.
Oh, do you know what I've just realised? Your microphone isn't on.
That probably wouldn't help.
Right. Just let us know, people. Could you hear Rebecca? Yeah, you probably could hear her a little bit through my mic, but the mic is now on.
Is it now on? There we go. and folks, I was just talking about technical mastery. Let's just take that back, and maybe a little bit of technical incompetence today, but that's all right because it is the Flutiversary, so it's good to be here.
I think we all know there's not much technical mastery here. So if you want technical mastery, then But anyway, yes, so it's lovely to have Rebecca here. There's going to be a few little surprises from Rebecca along the way, and of course some facts. We have some facts
at the ready,
always. Don't we? Always at the ready. So that's really surprise number one. So thank you all for joining us today. Let's see who we got here. Casarilla's here. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your lovely happy birthday. Hello, William. Thank you for the congratulations. David, of course, hello to David, my other fabulous moderator, who is going to be dealing with your requests today, folks. So requests are open as usual. Take a look at the song list. If there's anything you'd like to request, just type away in the chat, and David will add that to the queue for you. Requests, of course, as always, completely free, but if you'd like to donate to the stream, you know where to go. Hello to Wilbur. Hi, Wilbur. Wilbur says, congratulations, Claire, on the milestone. It is a bit of a milestone, isn't it? A year is a long... We all know a year's a long time now, don't we? A year is a long time. Hello, Wild. Thank you for the introduction. And hello to my mother. I think I've missed you somewhere, Mother. Yeah, I saw your name earlier. Yes, Mother's here. Thank you, Mother. And hello, Auntie Mary and Uncle Michael. I've not forgotten. Yay. Awesome. Right, so do get those requests in, folks. As I say, we're going to have a few extra things along the way today, but all your requests, of course, will be played, and we're starting off with an original from Casarella. Thank you for the request, and this is for my original track, which you all know by now, Within the Void. Here we go. That was Within the Void. Thank you, Casarella, for the request of that one. Nice way to start us off today. And if you enjoy my original stuff, then I can report that I'm still working on a new track. It's getting a little bit further on. It's yeah, I don't really know what to say about it really, without giving too much away or you know. Anyway, it's happening. So there will be some new material from me. It's probably more likely that there'll be new improvisation tracks before a new full track. But yeah, there'll be new stuff along the way very soon. Right, let's catch up with the chat. This is interesting, Rebecca, because obviously we can actually really chat.
We really can talk for real.
Typing chat. So this is interesting, isn't it? Right. Hello to Jeffrey. Wanted Jeffrey's here. Hi Jeffrey, how you doing?
Hi Jeffrey.
The bot is asking you to enter the giveaway, by the way. Unfortunately, if you haven't entered the giveaway, folks, it's too late. The giveaway draw will be happening in about 50 minutes, so stick around if you want to know if you've won a Flutifull mug. Oh, yes. Right. Mother says, lovely to see you, Rebecca.
It's nice to see you, Mum. Can I call you Mum? I feel like I can.
No, she's called, I call her Mo, but you can call her Mum.
Okay, thank you.
Jeffrey says, please be loud for a bit. I'm all over the kitchen making coffee. Are we loud enough, Jeffrey? Get some loud requests in and then we'll be really loud.
I want to know how big his kitchen is.
Good question.
I mean, if we've got to be loud, that's a pretty big kitchen.
How loud do we need to be, Jeffrey? Let us know. Well, says I got a couple of requests, if that's okay. It's a big list. Well, okay. Well, David's handling the list, so I'm sure he'll tell you if there's a problem. Yeah. David can deal with that. Rolly's here. Yay! Hi, Rolly. Who do we have with Claire in the stream today? Yes, of course. As people come in, we're going to have to introduce. This is Rebecca. So the wonderful Rebecca Parker, who's been chatting to you in the chat and looking after you all for the past year, is here in person. Yay! It's a bit strange, isn't it? But it's
nice though. It's nice though. Very nice.
Requests are coming in. Excellent. Thank you, guys. So keep those requests in. And David's saying 4 requests at a time maximum. I think that's definitely a maximum, so that we can mix it up and everybody can get a request in. Yeah, awesome. Right, I'm just going to have some tea. I've already showed you what the mug is today. It had to be, didn't it? The t-shirt, the mug. Rebecca has a mug as well, of course.
Yeah, I have a different t-shirt though.
Yeah,
should I
explain your t-shirt?
Talk about the t-shirt. I don't know how much you can see it, folks, but this is from when Hull won the right to hold City of Culture. So I think it's every 4 years. English city, it's probably British English, definitely English city gets the right to win, hold the accolade of City of Culture, and it was Hull's turn in 2017. And that means that there's lots of events, cultural events that happen across the city in the year, and it was an amazing year. But the really interesting thing about this t-shirt is it was also worn on the start line of Santa Pod Raceway, where myself and Chris, my husband, who's often on this stream as well, chatting away, were competing in Super Pro ET. So we were representing Hull in motorsport. So I feel pretty proud of that.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I knew about your racing. I didn't know about the t-shirt being so famous.
It is.
Well travelled.
It is.
So that's awesome. Thank you, Rebecca. Good stuff. Right, so next request is from my mama. Thank you, Mother, for the request. And it's for my latest cover track. So if you're a patron, you will have seen this, of course, at the beginning of the week. If you've had a look at my channel since Friday, you will have seen the latest cover is a bit of ABBA. I can't believe it's taken me this long to cover some ABBA, because I am a bit of an ABBA geek. I definitely went through a big ABBA phase when I was a teenager, and I have some of the vinyl to show for it, or at least they're at Mother's house. So it's taken me too long to get to ABBA, and I chose this just because I wanted something really summery. You know, we're coming to the back end of summer here in the UK, and I just wanted to keep it going as long as possible. And to me, this is quite a summery tune. And if you've seen the video, I've paired it with some summery shots, and I've used the idea of the light, the super trooper light, as being like the sunlight, and doing a little bit of a kind of take on it like that. So if you enjoy this, do go and have a look at the video if you haven't seen it already. And yeah, let's get the party started with a little bit of ABBA. Here we go. to my mummy for requesting that one. Who doesn't love a little bit of Super Trooper? And yeah, it's just nice and summery, isn't it?
It is,
nice
it is.
And bright and summery.
We might want to check the reverb on my channel. We've got a bit of feedback from folks. There's a little bit too much reverb once in a while.
Alrighty.
Says Rolly.
That might be better. That might be better. In fact, I'll turn it right down there. There we go.
Hopefully that's
Thank
better,
you.
folks. Thank
Is
you.
that better? Let us know. Thank you for the feedback, people. Right, let's have a look. What's going on in the chat? Some people asking where Chris is. Chris may probably think Chris is watching the Paralympics.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's watching that at the moment. Paralympics started on the 24th, I think, of the month. Something like that, runs through to early September. It's amazing what those athletes can do. So check it out.
Yeah, do. David says, surely Chris must have a comment for this occasion. We should have got a quote from him, shouldn't we? Just in case.
I'm sure he can supply a quote.
As long as it doesn't involve a certain...
What? What are we talking about, Claire?
Well...
Animal? Maybe? Indigenous to this area?
Now, we've talked about this before. Anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, I do actually have a clip of the moment when this all came about, and I was unsure whether I should show this clip today, just because. So let us know, folks. Would you like to see what I think was possibly the funniest moment, on Flutifull time so far, which involved Chris and Rebecca? You were responsible.
I had nothing to do with this incident
right,
at all.
Yeah. And
Nothing.
a certain character from Beverly. So Gazzarella is on the case. David says, ooh, please do it. Right, okay, so this is a bit technical, folks, so bear with me, because you know I'm really good with the technical things. I do have this video ready somewhere. Okay, I might have to just move it around a little bit. Here we go, because obviously it's on the top of Rebecca's head now.
That's all right.
Which isn't so great, is it? Okay, now it's on my head. So I assume you guys can hear this, so I think you can hear it. Anyway, I'll let the video play. I'm going to have to stop and start that again because Chris is making me laugh. Chris. So, if you're not reading the chat, folks, Chris has just said, I think you should invite the Beverly Beaver for Christmas streams. Now, what this refers to is somebody who dresses up in a beaver costume in Beverly. And the reason I know that is because Chris posted it on his Facebook earlier saying, wasn't it a shame that we're not going to see the beaver? As I said, this is a family show. And I'm not going to say any more, but I just had to stop because I was laughing. And I can sometimes play the flute and laugh at the same time and carry on. And sometimes it's just not possible because obviously things happen with with the shape of my mouth that I don't want to happen. So, Chris, that's very naughty. Rebecca, you need to control him. So yeah, this right, now I've got over that. I hadn't got over it at all. It was a nightmare. We'll go back to Inspector Morse. I'm trying to play what is quite a serious piece of music and failing miserably. Oh, hang on. And you know when you just can't get something out of your head? It's the only time it's ever happened to me on stream when I completely was like corpsing and just no way out of it. And I can't remember what happens next.
I can.
Can you? I'm desperately trying to like think serious thoughts. The fake concentration face is coming out, look. The lack of any sound really coming out of my flute tells you everything you need to know. Chris, I'm going to kill you when I see you again. Oh, I'm trying my hardest then to not think about that. I was getting quite annoyed. Right. Right. I'm going to have one more slurp of tea. I am going to play this. If we're here till 8 o'clock, I'm going to play this and do it seriously. Right. That was the teacher in me coming out. Seriously. We're staying here until this is done.
If you like it or not.
Yeah. I think I did at that point manage to then get through it. Yes, I think that's the end of the clip, folks. Yeah. So that was... I think that's the funniest thing that's ever happened, but it was a nightmare at the time. But I look back on it now and think actually that was quite amusing. So if you're ever wondering what BB means in the chat, Beverly Beaver, that's the last time I'm ever going to say the phrase because it's banned. But now you know what it's all about. Right, we're going to have one more request and then we're going to do something very special.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the next request is for another original, Kanka Casarella, for the request of Stand Out. So I'm glad you're still enjoying this. This, of course, was my first original track, which was... I'm not going to lie, it wasn't easy to compose this. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but I was determined to try and churn something out, and this is what happened, and I'm just pleased that you're all still enjoying it. So this is Stand Out. Hang on. Sorry, folks, I did a little bit of shuffling around of wires for the video there, and... I need to shuffle them back. Why is this still playing? Okay, there we go. Right, we're on. Here we go. Thank you so much, Casarella, for the wonderful request of that one. And like I say earlier at the beginning of the stream, there is some more original music from me somewhere happening and will be out at some point. That's great information, isn't it?
That's very specific.
I know. Well, you know me. Wonderful. I see Mr. Parker has been lurking. Hello, Chris. How are you doing?
And there's somebody called Captain Lurker in the chat. Is that
Lurker.
Wilbur?
I think was that Wilbur's just said, I used to be Captain Lurker. That was my name in an online game. I quite like that.
Slightly concerning?
Well, it's slightly, but it's kind of cool. I'm glad we know you as Wilbur, though. Yes. Thank you, Casarella. Stop sneaking the beavers in.
Just don't look at it, Claire. Don't look at it.
When I saw Chris had come in the chat then when I was playing, I had to stop looking at the chat.
That's what you need to do.
I know how to handle him now. Don't look at him.
Can you tell me? I'm still learning.
Give you some tips. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mummy. Thank you, Rolly. Thank you, David. Wilbur says I was Captain Quirk. Oh, I like that. See what you've done there. And I was accused of being a lurker, so Captain Lurker. I said, oh, there you go. These things evolve, don't they? Wonderful stuff. Right, I'm going to have some more tea. And then something very special. So I did say there were a few surprises along the way, and we couldn't have the wonderful Mrs. Parker here without her bringing, well, not only the tea. Tea is very important, of course. Yorkshire tea, folks. I haven't mentioned that yet. I haven't said Yorkshire tea.
Yeah, we're both on the Yorkshire tea today.
On the Yorkshire, yeah. Yep. Let us know what you're on, folks. But we couldn't have Rebecca here without her flute.
Hang on.
Yay! So you're gonna. This is a first. Maybe for any stream anywhere.
It might be the last as well.
You're gonna see us play together, and well, it had to be really, didn't it? I did kind of give. I did give you a choice in this, didn't I?
Yes, Claire. Yes, you gave me a choice in this.
I didn't just go. You're playing that, right? So Rebecca did have a choice, but we have gone for some beatbox numbers. So if you like my beatbox arrangements and you're sick of hearing me play them to myself, to a recorded version, we're getting the real thing. So you're actually going to hear them properly played by two flutes live on stream. It's a first for the beatbox arrangements, definitely.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, for the avoidance of doubt, I will not be doing the beatboxing, folks. I chickened out of that. It's not my forte, in the sense I haven't even started to learn how to do it, although I am quite interested in learning how to do it. I will do it at some point, so lovely Claire will be doing all the beatboxing on these tracks.
Which is quite fun, actually, for me, because normally when I play them on stream, I play the part that Rebecca's going to play, because that's the most melodic part. So actually I get to do more beatboxing today by playing the other parts. So this is very exciting. Wild says, Rebecca, your flute looks bigger than Claire's.
Size is everything. Wild. Size is everything, mate. It's actually, no, it's not. That's got me going. No, it's not bigger. They're both concert-sized flutes, and they are both exactly the same size.
They're not the same model. What's your flute?
Mine is an Altus. The model is an A907.
Okay, so we're both playing Altus flute, so we should be sponsored by Altus right now.
Yes, hello, Altus.
Trick there, but they're not the same model, so so there we go. So, are we ready for this, Rebecca?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's do it. So this is Pink Panther, folks, played completely live. I'm just going to turn your reverb back up a little bit. Okay, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yay! Live! By 2 flutes. How exciting was that? That was pretty cool.
Yeah. The only problem was sliding the dots, and then my finger got stuck, and I lost the phrase.
See, Rebecca's all digital back here, see, folks. So she's in the 21st century with a tablet, which is fab, but we're still having to flatten. Anyway, I'm not even going to explain my situation because it's ridiculous. But there we go. So how wonderful is that? Thank you, folks. Thank you, Casarella. Casarella says brilliant. Well done to you both. Thank you, David, for the thumbs up. Thank you, Wilbur. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey, for the tea. Jeffrey would like to hear All Across the Universe. Oh yes, definitely. I'm sure David will add that to the queue and bump it up the queue actually, because that's the deal with the coffees, the Yorkshire teas, should I say. So we'll get Across the Universe on next. Thank you, Jeffrey, very much. And yeah, that was fun. We've only run through that once, folks. So there we go. But that was great. It's so nice to play those with real people. Because I actually then know that they actually work.
Yeah, and we'll be doing more playing in person as well, folks, because some of you will know from the stream, Claire and I are in Culture Music, and Culture Music, after all the lockdowns we've had in the UK, will be starting up again for rehearsals middle of September. So Claire and I will do more playing with a concert at Christmas, I think.
Very exciting, and as we get back to rehearsals thing, I'm determined to share all this with you. So if you follow me on social media, I will be posting things about what we're up to together and rehearsals and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, go and follow me on all the socials if you want to see that kind of thing. Right. The thanks and the brilliance are still coming in. Thank you, Wild. Thank you, Mummy. Brilliant, both of you. Thank you very much. It's lovely to just have both of us here playing, guys. Right, so let's do it. Thank you, David, for adding that to the queue. This is one of my recent additions to the list, and it's becoming a little bit of a favourite already, I think, and quite rightly so, because this is a Beatles track that you don't always hear, but it's really lovely, isn't it? It's really lovely. So I hope you enjoy Across the Universe. again for the Yorkshire tea as well. Brilliant stuff. Right, do you know what I've just realised, Rebecca? Because you're here and we're so busy interacting, chatting, which is beautiful.
You're going to mention a fact.
We haven't had
Yeah, I'm ready.
We haven't had any facts yet.
No.
Oh, we're
I'm
about
ready.
to sort this. Right, over to Rebecca.
It's
This is
okay.
her
So,
department.
folks will know that it's been 1 year, or roughly actually just over 1 year, since the first Flutifull time. So I have some facts for you about what happens in a year. So, there are 31 million, wait for it, 536,000 seconds in a year. Your hair, which I find this slightly disturbing, your hair will have grown in a year around 12 centimetres. 12 centimetres, folks, that's actually quite a lot.
Mine grows more than that.
Some people, that's an average.
Yeah.
And your nails, 4 centimetres. And this is the fact that I really, really love. The human heart beats in 1 year 42,075,900 times.
No.
That's this little organ right here doing all this pumping away. How amazing is that?
That is pretty cool, isn't it? And mine's going more than that right now.
That's because I'm here and you're worried about what's going to happen. She needs eyes in the back of her head, seriously.
Oh wow, that's quite cool, isn't it?
And-
All that in a year.
And interestingly, dreams. Now, I'm a big dreamer, folks. I dream a hell of a lot, and really vivid dreams as well. So I guess this is an average figure. I possibly have more than this, I don't know. But in general, human beings have around 1,460 dreams in a year, which I think is actually quite impressive. And when you think of, you know, the number of days and, you know, you have multiple dreams on a night. So it's pretty impressive, really. So yeah, there's some facts for you about.
There's the first Flutifull time facts of the stream. Thank you, Rebecca.
You're very welcome.
We need some more. I think we've got some more facts later on.
Oh yeah.
She's a fount of knowledge,
Yeah.
Rebecca. It's awesome. Right, thank you so much, Wild, for the Yorkshire tea that came through there during the last track. Thank you so much. So let's bump up your request for Heart of Glass. I know this is one of your favourites, in your top 10 of my tunes. So let's enjoy this together, folks, and have a bit of a boogie if you so desire, in disco fashion, of course. This is my cover version of Blondie's Heart of Glass. Heart of Glass by Blondie. Thank you, Wild, for the wonderful request, and thank you for the Yorkshire tea. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you also to my mummy for the Yorkshire tea, and thank you to Wilbur for the Yorkshire tea as well. They came through thick and fast then. It's keeping us going though, isn't it? That's what
very
we need.
much so, yeah, absolutely.
We need these brews. So thank you so much. I see mummy has just requested Star Trek Next Gen, so we'll drop that in next if that's all right, and then Wilbur, your request is right behind that, and then I think we've got everything in the order that it should be, which is amazing. I don't quite know how I'm managing that, but there we go. Wonderful. It's all to the help of my fabulous moderators, of course, that do all the work. So I see there's been a lot of chat about haircuts now in the chat. Is this correct?
Yeah, it is, because I cut Chris's hair yesterday, folks.
He's still alive?
1, he's still alive. 2, I haven't been paid, which is slightly unfair, really. And 3, he's now saying that I could do a very good job in a prison. So I'm not entirely sure how he feels about that hairdo, but it's all he's getting.
Right, well,
to be fair.
There we go.
So there we go.
Yeah.
So yes, I'd be very good as a prison barber, apparently.
Wilbur's asking if you'd like to go to California.
Yes, I would, but not to cut your hair, Wilbur. Ka-ching!
But if you're offering, I'll come as well, if that's all right. A bit of sun night now would be lovely. Let us know. Is it sunny over there, Wilbur? I know for you normally it's sunny later on, isn't it? So let us know. Side gig. Yeah, well, we can always do with the side gigs as musicians, can't we?
Oh, always.
We never turn down a side gig.
No, always. I'm thinking actually we ought to do a Flutifull quiz quite quickly.
All right then, here we go, folks.
Let's go with the first. We're going to stick on the absolutely 1 year theme.
Right, go on.
So, in 1 year, across the world, so all countries, how many earthquakes do you think on average take place? So the person who gets nearest to the figure wins, unless, of course, somebody comes up with a figure, which would be amazing. So across 1 year and across the world, how many earthquakes take place on average?
That's an amazing question. Get those guesses in, folks. I don't know. I have no idea. I think could be lots, couldn't it? Could be not many. Who knows? But this is worldwide. Is it across a
worldwide.
year? Worldwide across a year. Fabulous question. Thank you, Rebecca.
No worries.
Awesome. Right, keep those requests coming in, folks. Lots of time for more of your requests. Up next, we're heading to the land of Star Trek. And I got very excited this week when Wilbur shared fabulous video about the next season of Picard. Have you seen Picard season 1?
Yes, very good. Very good.
Very good indeed. If you're an old-time Trekkie, then you'd love it. There's a video going around about the speculation of what could be unfolding in the second series, and oh my goodness, very exciting if it's true. I don't know if do people want me to share it or not.
I don't know.
It's a bit spoilery, isn't it, Wilbur? Because I think it could actually be quite accurate from what they've dropped. They've dropped some promo, and I think
Picard doesn't die.
Oh, he's already dead. But he died, and he's now an android, isn't he?
Well, yeah. Well,
no, Picard doesn't die. No.
Okay, because that would be he's kind of the main character.
It's Borg related.
Ooh.
Borg related.
Ooh, that's
yeah, I know. But it sounds very interesting, and it has kind of ways of bringing in Voyager and Deep Space Nine and all the stuff that's happened before and kind of mixing it up a bit. It sounds very exciting. But I'm not going to bore everybody because there are people here who do not care for Star Trek. But just check it out if you're interested online because it's awesome. Anyway, let's enjoy some music from the wonderful series that is Star Trek in the form of Next Generation, which is my latest Star Trek cover. I hope you enjoy it.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
fabulous theme from Star Trek Next Generation. Thank you, Mummy, for the request of that one and the Yorkshire tea that went with it. Thank you so much. And we're quite familiar with the music of Star Trek. I know you're more of a Star Wars fan, but
Of course.
we're not even going to go there because we'd spend the rest of the stream debating that. But you've played the Star Trek music with us in Windband, haven't you?
Yeah.
And yeah.
It was
quite fun to play.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a great piece of music. I mean, the great John Williams,
Exactly.
enough said. But it's a great piece of music, and it's also very accessible for different players, different levels as well, which is nice. So you can really enjoy it. It was one of my definitely a highlight of my life, actually, playing that with culture
the
music.
Star Wars.
Star Wars,
with the orchestra. So we did Star Wars with the
orchestra. Yeah.
You can't beat playing music like that, can you, in an orchestra, really?
But the Star Trek arrangements with the
and the Star
orchestra
Trek
were
stuff,
just great.
Yeah. Do you have a favourite Star Trek theme?
I'm not sure. They're all pretty good, to be honest.
But
they're very well written. And they're absolutely appropriate for the material. They're exactly right for the program.
And this one for me, the next gen. I know I keep saying this, but the next gen theme for me is just a masterclass in writing the theme.
It is.
It's so concise and it's so just pitchy and it's just there, boom, and it's wonderful. Which is why I kept pretty much to the exact format of the original one when I did that cover, because I just thought it's perfect.
Yeah, and it's catchy. People remember it. It matters. It's got to be memorable, and they are. So that's great.
Yeah. Right, we're going to do one more. Well, I'm going to do one more number, one more request from you, lovely people out there. Oh, by the way, we've had lots of guesses on the earthquakes. Did we get an answer?
Yeah, we did. Wilbur got it. Well done, Wilbur. 50,000. 50,000. Yep. Well done, Wilbur.
Wow. I'm just glad we don't generally live in an area where there is earthquakes. Although I have been in an earthquake. Do you remember the earthquake?
Yeah. I was saying to Wild actually in the chat, because he was saying about, he's pleased we live in the UK and it's not, we don't necessarily get a huge amount of earthquakes here. Ones we do get are fairly minor, but I do remember the last one, and it woke me up in the middle of the night. And I actually thought a plane was falling from the sky. It was so loud.
Yeah.
It was not necessarily the house wasn't shaking, it was just very, very loud and very unsettling. Certainly when you wake up to that as well. So
Mother will be laughing now because I was living at Mum's house when this happened, and I had a bookcase that was fairly rickety, and I woke up to this bookcase doing this, going, oh my god. Yeah, it was bizarre, wasn't it?
That's scary.
Because we never have earthquakes, so it was like, what is this?
I think that was about, how many years ago? Chris will probably correct me in the chat, but I think it's got to be, certainly we were living where we are now, so we're probably talking about 10 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Something like that.
It must be.
Chris will probably correct me, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was probably a little bit longer than that. I'm trying to think when I was still living with Mother. Yeah. But it was weird, wasn't it? It was weird. Right, I think we're going to do one more number, which was requested by Wilbur, and then we're going to do another beatbox number together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, can't wait.
All right.
Can't wait.
Yeah. So Wilbur would like to hear this, and I don't think we've had this on Flutifull Time for a little while. So this is really, really nice. Such a gorgeous piece of music, which of course was originally in a part of The Wizard of Oz, which of course is a fabulous musical. But this piece for me really came alive when it was covered by the late great Eva Cassidy. So I hope you enjoy my version of Eva Cassidy's version of Over the Rainbow. the beautiful Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Thank you so much, Wilbur, for the request of that one. Really hope you enjoyed that. I always enjoy, I know I say this about everything, but I always enjoy playing that because it's so beautiful to play around with. It's just a lovely, lovely piece, lovely version. So that's awesome. All right, I think let's do it.
Yeah.
Should we do some more beatboxing? I was going to do that. I've just realised I was going to do the giveaway, but actually, are you ready to roll? You were looking.
Yeah. I'll have a
aren't you?
slurp of.
All right,
Yorkshire
yeah, little
tea.
tea. We need more tea. In fact, I need a top up. Do you need a top up? Are we all right on the tea?
I could do
Priorities, people. Priorities.
Could do with a top up. There's a funny comment in the chat. Jeffrey says, "What is this? The earthquake channel?"
Yes. So there's been quite a lot of chat about earthquakes since we talked about it. And Chris has quite rightly said that there was an earthquake felt in the UK 9 days ago. I think it's because we just don't feel them, isn't it? They're so minor that we don't feel them, but because we do have them. But 5.2 was the Richter scale, apparently, of the one that we were talking about.
Thank you.
There we go. Oh, lovely. You've got to have a top
I
up.
promise that there's nothing in this, folks. See what I did there?
That was the Christmas stream. Maybe this next Christmas stream there might be something in it. I might just really go to town. Who knows? Who knows? Right, so we heard Pink Panther, but now we're going to have this, which I know is a bit of a favourite as well. And this is your favourite, apparently, isn't it, of my beatbox?
Yeah, it is. It's a lovely arrangement. It's Born This Way, Lady Gaga, and I think it's the arrangement's great, the song's great when you're using such great source material like this. You can't really go wrong. But Claire's done a cracking job with this, and it's really nice to play. So yeah, it's one of my favourites. This one definitely.
Cheers, my dear. Thank you very much. And this is definitely the first time this has been performed by me with another person in public. So let's enjoy this. This is my beatbox version of Lady Gaga's Born This Way. We're ready.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry. I just realised I'm going to turn the other microphone off. Hey. lots of fun. I have to admit, that is so much more fun when you play it with somebody else.
It really is. It really is. It really is.
Awesome. I hope you enjoyed that, folks. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for that. And,
No, you're welcome.
Do we have to do this again sometime?
Absolutely.
Well,
Second year.
Yeah, we can do another stream, but yeah, we should go out on the road with that. That's lots and lots of fun, and people are enjoying it by the looks of it. Mother says, brilliant, both of you, thank you so much. Casarella, awesome. Thank you, David. Thank you, Wilbur. Thank you, Rolly. Thank you, Wild. Sounds great. Keep going. It's, yeah, lots of fun.
Excellent.
Oh, forget how difficult
Excellent.
the beatbox was. There's so much, we require so much more energy. But
Well, I think we need a few more facts then, if that's the case.
oh,
We need
yes,
a bit
go
of
on then.
time
I'll have a bit of a
to.
slurp and a recover, and let's do some more facts.
Absolutely. So, apparently, when it comes to sticking on the birthday year theme kind of thing, so apparently the most popular month for birthdays is August, which is fine by me because that's my birthday month too. And
Yes,
apparently that accounts for around 9% of the world's population who have their birthdays in August, amazingly. And I was going to do this quiz, but I'm just amazed by the figure. I've kind of got to say it now, it's unavoidable. There are birthday cards wise that are sent every year. How many do you think, Claire?
Oh gosh, how many birthday cards? Well, you see, is this physical cards? Is this digital cards?
No, actually, I don't know.
We don't know.
Actually, that's not clarified
That's
here.
right.
But
Cards in some form.
yeah, greetings.
God, it's not going to be millions, is it? I
Yeah,
doubt.
I think this probably includes digital cards actually. But
Okay, so it's a huge figure.
yeah, so it's a huge. So apparently it's 2 billion. That's how much we love each other as a species.
2 billion.
2 billion. That's amazing. I'm just amazed at that.
I hope some of those are digital. I really do, 'cause that's a lot of trees.
So
I'm
do
worried
I.
about
It's a lot
the
of
trees
trees.
now. But that's a lot. I wouldn't have thought it was billions.
No, 2 billion.
Oh,
amazing.
There we go.
Anyway.
2 billion birthdays.
There you go, folks.
Just
Heard it
birthday.
first.
It's not Christmas, folks. That's just birthday. Wow. Well, you heard it here first. There we go. We heard it here first. Hello to Mick, who's joined us. Mick says, sounded great.
Hi, Mick.
Thanks, Mick. That was the first time we believe that has ever been played by 2 people together on stream. So that was a first, a world first, folks. You heard it here first. Don't forget it. Rolly says, please remember to hit the like button. Thank you, Rolly. Yeah, do give us a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube-y thing. I don't know. Who knows? You know I'm not technically minded.
You're
but
so
apparently,
technical.
apparently
Helps with
it
the
helps.
YouTube-y
The
thing.
YouTube-y thing, which is what we're doing here, isn't it? So, yeah, hit that like button. Thanks, Rolly. Wild says, tomorrow me and my family are going to Food and Drink Festival, Driffield Way. Ooh, do I know what that is?
not-
But it's probably at the showground, isn't it? Probably at the Driffield showground, maybe?
Yeah, possibly.
But
We'll
a
have
nice
to,
thing
tell
to
us
do.
more.
Nice, yeah, tell us more, Wild. A nice thing to do on a bank holiday. That sounds lovely. That sounds really lovely. Right, back to your wonderful request, folks. Next in the queue, request from Jeffrey. And I think I saw, Jeffrey, that you would like this dedicated to Rolling Stones drummer Charlie Watts, who, of course, sadly passed away earlier this week. So I think that's a very fitting tribute indeed. So let's enjoy this together, folks. And if you were a Stones fan, just think about all the wonderful music that they've given us over the years. This is my version of the Beatles, In My Life. That was my cover version of "In My Life" by the Beatles, and I think that was a really nice tribute to the late Charlie Watts, who passed away earlier this week. Thank you, Jeffrey. Great request, and thank you again for the Yorkshire tea, which came with it. Right, what's going on in the chat? Wilbur says, "Oh, bank holiday tomorrow. US is next week." Yeah, I always forget. Sorry, folks. The dates and things different worldwide. So yes, we have a bank holiday. Holiday tomorrow here in the UK. US is next week.
It is, yeah. It can be a bit confusing if you're an international traveller. Cause lots of problems, I would imagine, but as I'm not,
yes.
at the moment, that's fine.
So we're not going anywhere, we're all right. Wild says, the food festival is Great Northern Food and Drink Festival in Scampton near Malton, 28th to 30th. Ooh. Sounds interesting.
Oh, yeah, it does sound tasty.
Well, anything with food and drink. I think you know that would be up my alley, so that's all right. Wilbur says, favourite Beatles. Yeah, I think that is a one that's often cited as many people's favourite Beatles track.
I think, well, it's quite emotional, it's quite lyrical, you can sing along to it.
It's just beautiful words, as are many of the Beatles tracks, of course. Right, thank you, David, for the applause. Thank you, Wilbur. Chris just said Labour Day. Is it Labour Day in the US next?
Yeah,
is that what that will be?
Yeah.
Labour Day.
It will be. Right. I'm thinking actually we haven't had the.
No, I haven't forgotten about that.
Oh, good. Okay.
I've forgotten about that.
So
I think we'll do that at 12:30. So if you're here for the giveaway, the great giveaway, the Flutifull merch giveaway, where you can win a mug and a phone. The phone case is here, folks. Here it is. Purple.
Dun, dun, dun.
So if you're in the giveaway, then that's going to come up in about 10 minutes' time. So hold tight, folks. I haven't forgotten, but thank you for the reminder, because I do forget things.
Oh, that's all right. Well, I was going to run another little quiz for you folks while we're getting.
Quiz, folks. Are we ready for this one? Go for it. Rebecca.
Yeah, and this is funny enough. It's about food. What a surprise! I'm running a quiz about food. What a surprise! So in 1989. The world's largest birthday cake was produced to celebrate the 100th birthday of Fort Payne in Alabama. But how much did the cake weigh in pounds? So in 1989, the world's largest birthday cake was produced to celebrate the 100th birthday of Fort Payne, Alabama. But how much did the cake weigh in pounds?
Okay. Did we get that, folks? The weight of is this the world's biggest birthday cake?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, obviously at that point in
1989. So get your guesses in, folks, for the world's biggest birthday cake. Can you imagine just like diving into it?
I can, and I do. Hang on a minute, how many dreams do I have a year? In my 1,460 dreams, folk. Most of it is about food.
I love it. Right, get those guesses in, folks. Right, back to your lovely request. So Cazarella has a request for us. I think this is from Auntie Mary and Uncle Michael. Is that correct? For this one, which doesn't come around that often, really, really beautiful folk type tune, which I think works really, really well on the flute, and it's just a delightful one that I've created a backing track to, basically. The tune was written by John Stevenson, and it's entitled Last Rose of Summer. I hope you enjoy it. of the last Rose of Summer. Lovely, lovely melody. Thank you, Auntie Mary and Uncle Michael, for the lovely request. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Casarella. Clearly enjoyed it and has made her very summery there with all the emojis. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Right, we've got lots of guesses coming in for the cake.
They're nowhere near.
They're nowhere near, folks.
Nowhere
Come
near.
on.
I mean, I'm talking, this is the world's largest birthday cake. I'm not talking like a little piece of patisserie from your local shop or Tesco. Do you know what I'm talking? This is something like a quite large.
We need to think
substantial.
bigger, folks. I think we need to think bigger here.
Well, I don't think they're going to get it though. I think I need to say just.
Are you
I think I'm going to have to
go
give
for
it.
Right. So what was the biggest guess? Do we know what the biggest guess was?
I think we got
what was
to.
closest? 750.
Yeah, that's probably one of the bigger ones.
Pounds. Yeah. Okay.
So
Go on. What's the answer?
You're not really going to believe this, folks, but the cake weighed in at 128,238 pounds.
Oh my God.
Oh, and 8 ounces.
Oh, don't forget the 8 ounces.
And apparently there was 16,209 pounds of icing. Now, I like my icing. I'll be honest, I like my icing, but
you
not
couldn't eat that in one go, could you?
So that's a little bit too much even for me, folks. 16,209 pounds of icing. I mean, that's like a nightmare birthday cake, isn't it? You'd be scared of it.
Where would you put it for a start?
Well, you'd have to leave it outside.
Exactly. I mean,
That's a lot. That's a lot of cake. It's quite intimidating as well. You should never be intimidated by a cake.
I never thought I'd say this, but there is such a thing as too much cake. That's too much cake.
That's too much cake.
Anyway, thank you for that, Rebecca.
You're all right. You're all right.
Marvellous. Oh, Casarella says how many candles? Do we have that information?
Technically, Kaz, lots.
Lots is the answer. It was his 100th birthday, wasn't it? So we're assuming 100, but the 100 candles would look a bit daft on a cake that big. Probably. Wilbur says Weight Watchers needs more business.
Does after that.
Definitely need a bit of Weight Watchers after that one, wouldn't you? Oh, dear me. Where do you go from there? Anyway, let's go somewhere. So I think we'll do one more, and then we're going to do the giveaway.
I'm so excited. I can't contain myself. I'm struggling back here, Claire. I am. I'm really struggling. I need to do this giveaway because it's just, it's a bit too much tension back here.
Tension. I need more tea, actually, before we go anywhere. Have I got any tea? Yeah, I have. Alrighty, so next up on the list we have Video Killed the Radio Star. Yes, I know this is from Wild and is a favourite of Wild's, and it's a nice lively number, folks, that if you're in the mood for a little bit of a bop, then you are in the right place right now. So let's enjoy this together. This is by, of course, the fabulous Buggles. Video Killed the Radio Star. killed the radio star. Thank you, Wild, for the request. And that one, nothing says more 80s than that, really, does it?
Oh, it's cracking tune.
It was written in 1978. Came out in 1979, but it's 80s. I always,
Oh, it's cracking, and you've got to dance to it. You can't help but move.
I know. You can. Well, when I'm playing, I can't help but move either. It's just.
That's great.
It's a tune, isn't it? It's a tune. Awesome. Right. What's going on in the chat then? Still lots of talk about food now. Cake.
What a surprise.
What a surprise. As soon as it doesn't take much, does it? When we
Oh, no,
food,
no.
We're off. What's this about a food fight?
Well, David didn't know basically how it was. How many people did it take to eat it, or was there a food fight? And I said, well, there's a food fight, and they're still looking for survivors 32 years later.
Because they just white it out.
In a mound of 16,000 pounds of icing or whatever it was. Yeah.
God, that would be one sticky mess, wouldn't it? Yeah. Well, it says chocolate and strawberry and vanilla and custard inside. Oh my God, can you imagine? No. Wilbur's reminded us about the Mozart. Yeah, it's 25 to 7 already.
Doesn't time fly?
Time flies when you're having fun. So we'll try and squeeze some Mozart in, but we must do the thing that we're all here for, folks, the giveaway. Right, so this is very technical. It's basically I'm using a website to pick the answer, so it's completely fair and completely random. So I'm just going to load up this lovely wheel. Wheelofnames.com if you want to check that this is a legit way of deciding something. So all the entries are here. If you entered the giveaway, are you ready? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this spinner, and
I can't contain myself. I'm going to have to go and lie down. Sorry, but it's just too much. It's too much after a year, Claire. Sorry.
So I'm going to hit the spinner, and we're going to confirm. Rebecca will confirm with me who the winner is. Right? So are we ready? It's just stopped. Oh, here we go. Look, spinning. Look, spinning. And the winner is Rebecca. What am I looking at?
Oh, do you know it is? It's the new spanner, David Walker.
David Walker. Congratulations, David. Awesome stuff. So, a Flutifull mug, and this fabulous Flutifull iPhone case is going to wend its way to you very soon, David. I will get that in the post.
It's already being challenged, though. Wilbur's saying it's a fix.
Well, you might think that I did show you the thingy was there. Anyway, look, it's still on the thing. Look, David Walker. Congrats, David.
Well done, David.
Awesome stuff. Are you all right now? We've got that over with.
Yeah, I feel better now. It's been holding it in for too long, and now we know. So well done, David.
Now we know. Right, let me just get the deck back on this, and then I can see the lovely chat. Okay, awesome. So, I think let's have another request. So next up, Wild would like to hear Tocatina, Pietrion. Let's do it. So I know this is still your all-time favourite one, isn't it, Wild, I think. And I'll let you into a little secret, and I'm not going to... I shouldn't really say this because I don't even know if this is going to work, but I'm having a go at doing another classical piece, a well-known classical piece, in a bit more of a rocky, crazy style. And that is in progress, yeah. But I maybe shouldn't have said that because I don't know if it's going to work yet. I'm really experimenting. But if it works, it'll be awesome. But anyway, so let's enjoy this crazy arrangement of Pietrion's Tocatina. There we go. That was my slightly crazy arrangement of Pietrion's Toccatina. Thank you, Wild, for the request of that one. It's still quite fun to play that.
Yeah, it does. I know it's been named the Hull Fair. It does actually
Hull Fair
remind me
music,
of Hull
yes.
Fair. Yeah, it really does. It really does.
No,
I'm all right, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just conscious of time. I'm going to hit people with one last Flutifull fact.
One last Flutifull fact, folks, of the stream.
And it's birthday related again. So I know, but it is a birthday party.
We had to milk that, didn't we?
We've got to. There's no other. We're not going to be able to do that on any other stream, are we? Going to be able to do this birthday stuff. So I'm going to talk to you about the world's most expensive birthday party. Because as you know, here on Flutifull Time, there's no expense spared on anything at all. So the world's most expensive birthday party was for the Sultan of Brunei. And it was to celebrate his 50th birthday. Now, it cost, wait for it, and I've had some shindigs in my time, folks. I've had some good parties in my time, but they didn't cost anywhere near this. It cost $27.2 million for a party with, wait for it, 3 concerts, not 1, not 2, but 3 concerts by Michael Jackson that he paid $16 million for. I mean,
if I ever get paid $16 million for 3 gigs.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, that's not just to Michael Jackson, but the point is, this guy spent $27.2 million on a birthday party. But hey, you'd much rather be here with us.
Brilliant. Exactly. You ain't missing out by being here, folks.
Incredible.
Right. I'm going to crack on because we still have quite a few requests, and we're going to try and squeeze them out as well. And I think we can just about do it by 7 o'clock if we keep going. So next up we have this, which is another fabulous track by a member of the Beatles. This is My Sweet Lord. sweet Lord George Harrison, requested today by Wild. Thank you so much for the request, Wild. And I think you were asking, was Wild asking if have you seen the film? No. I'm useless, aren't I? Watching things. I have all these things. We're all probably the same, aren't we? Oh, I must watch that. I must read that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's never enough time.
There's never enough time to
films
do
you
all
wanna
these
watch.
wonderful things. But I will get around to it one day. Maybe. Hopefully. Right. More tea is needed. More tea. Anything exciting going on in the chat, Rebecca?
Well, Chris is talking about I think he's talking about. Let me just pull up the chat. Chris is always talking about something. Let's face it. We're talking about the Queen of Brunei.
Yes.
Because obviously we were talking about the Sultan of Brunei and his fabulously expensive birthday party. And Chris was talking about when we went racing in Bahrain, and we crewed for a Top Fuel team. And the Queen of Brunei came around and had a look at the car in the pit. And I think we were in, Chris will correct me if I'm wrong, I think we were in Ralph Schumacher's pit. Because well, whoever that guy is, let's face it.
I never heard of him.
No idea who that is. And the drag strip is basically on the same the same venue essentially. So they've got a roundy circuit and then the drag strip alongside. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's very
meeting
cool.
her. It was cool. It's very
cool. I bet you've got loads of little anecdotes like that.
Well,
we'll get them out of her one day, folks. Right. Thank you for all your lovely applause. Mother said great cover, Claire. Yeah, I love playing around with that one now. It's lots of fun. Thank you, Casarella. Thank you, Wilbur. Thank you, David. Awesome. Right. Keep cracking on. I think, David, are these the three that are left in the chat, left in the queue, I think? If so, I think we can maybe just squeeze them in. So up next, a bit of Evson for you. Get ready with those emojis, folks. This is Wombat Rock. Birthday stream without a little bit of Evson Better. That was Wombat Rock, and look at all those emojis.
It's emoji-tastic out there.
That is an emoji shower if I ever saw one, folks. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right.
3 left in the queue.
3 left in the queue. Come on. Are we going to race to the... Well, not race to the end, but I feel like we're on the...
How quick can you play Turkish Rondo?
Oh, well, yeah. Well, unfortunately, I'm stuck by the backing track. That's kind of how fast I can play it. But yeah, so there we go. So... let's do this. Up next, request from Mother for Blue Danube. And Mother, I know you put in the chat, you know why, Claire. Yes, this is because Mother and I went to see Andre Rieu last night. Not in person, unfortunately, but at the cinema, which was marvellous, actually. A really immersive experience and lots of colour and music and happiness. And yeah, it was awesome. So, and he does a really good... I'd never heard his version of this before, and it's the full thing. I'd forgotten how full the Blue Danube is. I mean, this is obviously a very highlighted version, isn't it? Because there are so many bits to it, and it was fab to hear his arrangement. But let's hear the little snippet now. This is my version of Strauss's famous waltz, the Blue Danube. Oh, I didn't have the microphone on then. I think you may have heard me through the other mic. So
Did you hear any of that, folks?
Anyway, I'm playing Blue Danube.
Learn sign.
fabulousness from the king of the waltz, Johann Strauss II. Thank you, Mother, for the wonderful request of that one today. It's a lovely little bop, isn't it, that one?
I just need to say something really quickly, and I'm not even going to explain, but Chris is going to understand this. Stop texting me on my mobile with naughty messages. I'm a very naughty boy.
Oh my goodness.
Right, is enough of that?
Goodness. Chris, you're in for it, mate, when she gets home.
You know, prisoner cell block H, like you look like. Right, you might be going in there, mate, so just calm yourself down, all right? Calm yourself down.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Ooh.
He's in trouble.
Get on the wrong side of Rebecca. Right, next up we have a foray back to the 90s with this classic from Cher. I hope you enjoy my Flutifull version of Believe. fabulous share. Thank you, Jeffrey, for the wonderful request. Hope you enjoyed it. Wilbur says, need a sitcom called Rebecca and Chris.
I'm not sure that any channel would
Did
pay for that.
Did you know about the
actually.
sitcom that is being recorded in Hull right now?
No.
So there's a sitcom about, well, it's BBC, and it's been recorded in Hull because it's been written by Lucy Beaumont, who's famously from Hull, comedian, and it's being filmed not far from here. So when that does eventually hit screens, then,
that's very cool.
Yeah,
Actually,
there is some stuff going on in Hull. I've been seeing film crews and stuff all around.
So is that part of Absolutely Cultured, or is that something?
No, it's a BBC.
Okay, so it's a completely different thing, right?
Yeah. So there you go,
Nice.
folks. So if you're in the mood for a Hull sitcom, then there is one coming. I don't know when it's going to be out, but it's being filmed currently. So there we go.
That's very cool.
That is pretty cool, isn't
That's
it?
a great city. I mean, there's a lot of, we were walking around earlier and all the beautiful murals. There's one just really close to here. It's a beautiful city. It's well worth filming in. So yeah.
Oh, well, we always advocate for Hull, don't we? And here in
absolutely.
Flutifull time, don't we? Flutifull time. Right, it is nearly 7 o'clock. In fact, it's gone 7 o'clock, folks. We've got the Mozart in the queue. We will definitely play the Mozart. I would really like to play the Bourrée as well.
Well, it's your stream.
Because it would feel very odd, wouldn't it, folks? I think not having the Bourrée at the end of Flutifull time today, because it's just become a staple. So if you're happy,
That's fine by me.
we're happy to squeeze those two in. Of course, people watching, you can disappear if you like. So you know, I thought I'd better check with Rebecca though.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go for it.
We're going to have some Mozart, folks. We always have a bit of Mozart. Good for the brain, good for the soul. I am going to add some more Mozart into the list next month. So if you're hankering in for a bit more Mozart, then that will be coming your way very soon. But today's selection has been made by Wilbur. Thank you, Wilbur, for the request of this one. And I think this is probably... I don't know if this is the favourite out of the three that you can choose from, actually. I think it's the most played one out of the three.
I think it is the most played.
Definitely. If I can find the music, we will listen to it.
And when I say if she can find the music, you can't see what I can see, folks.
Yeah,
Seriously.
she's had words about this, so I'm going to have to sort out the music situation.
We now live in a technological age.
Right, okay.
Here we go.
There it is. You didn't see that, did you? Okay. A little bit of Mozart for you, folks. This is Turkish Rondo.
So, all right.
There we go, yeah.
So why did you turn around and look at me, Mrs.?
I don't know. I was like, Rebecca, help me. I can't play this anymore.
Hang on, quick, I'll grab my flute and wade in.
I just was like, I'm lost now.
But that is definitely one for the
The
blooper
day I
reel.
don't forget the repeats in that will be a miracle. To be fair, I've probably played it more times right than I have wrong. I'm just being a bit hard on myself there, aren't I? But anyway.
You know, it's one for the blooper reel, which we were talking about earlier, which is a very good thing.
Yes. And there's plenty of those. There's plenty of material.
There's always plenty of those, everywhere.
Right. I'm just going to catch up on the chat a little bit, folks, and then I'm going to fill you in on what's happening over the next week, and then we will do our final bourrée for this stream. Casarella says, great shout out to Claire, Rebecca and David for a brilliant session. Great way to celebrate the Flutifull anniversary. Thank you. Excellent. Jeffrey says, Claire, Rebecca, David all gets better every week. Thank you, Jeffrey. That's really good of you. David says, first Flutiversary. Isn't that sheet music? Yes, you see paper.
Yes, but that doesn't mean you have to have 6 tons of it in front of you, does it?
I'm old school. What can I say? Casarella says, awesome duets too, ladies. Well, that was a highlight for me, I have to say.
It was really nice
So
to play
much
with you
fun.
again, yeah.
Really well, yeah, because we haven't played together for
a long time. Yeah.
So that was
great.
really nice. Wilbur says, here to many more Flutifull Sundays. Oh, thank you, Wilbur. Mother says, fabulous stream. Thanks to everybody. Beautiful that you can play together again. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
you.
Mum. And I can call her Mum now. She allowed me to.
Yeah, okay. I'll loan her out. David, Claire gets a bit mad, dark Claire. Oh yeah, I know, well, you know when I get mad. But I'm not mad today, because this is all good, isn't it? So, let me tell you what's happening for me over the next week or so. Well, really, all that I've got to say is that I'll be back next Sunday. There's lots of things in the pipeline, folks, in terms of new stuff, new things that are added to the list. Of course, next weekend will be September. We're going to be into September. So Saturday will be the patrons stream. So if you're a member of the Flutifull Patreon Society, community, whatever it's called, Saturday will be our monthly patron stream where I will be sharing with you the new tracks that are going to be added to the list so you can hear them before anybody else. I'll also be giving you some exclusive updates. There's one thing particularly that you're not going to want to miss, and that will all be happening on Saturday. So if you come along to the Patreon community and join up before Saturday, then you'll be able to have access to the stream, which will be 6 p.m. GMT +1 on Saturday. And then, of course, we will be back with Flutifull Time on Sunday, 5 p.m. GMT +1. So, to finish off today, it has to be, I have to play this, I'm just itching.
The one and only.
Itching to play the one and only fabulous Bourrée. exciting was that? Excellent stuff. So, thank you. There's so many thank yous today. Thank you so much, first of all, to David moderating the chat.
Well done,
He does
David.
all your requests and is a real newbie and he's just doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much, David. Thank you to everybody who's sent Yorkshire teas, kept us going with the Yorkshire tea
Yeah,
brews.
keep them coming, folks.
On the coffee.com. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the patrons who really helped to make this possible. And like I say, if you want to come and join me for the Patreon stream on Saturday, you're more than welcome. Thank you to everybody who's just being here, sharing this experience, and sharing the stream, sharing what we do, because I'd love more people to just come and enjoy our little community. And thank you, of course, to the fabulous Mrs. Parker. That was quite an experience, wasn't it?
You're very welcome. No, it's been absolutely lovely. It's been really nice to play with you again.
Yeah,
after
that's
so
amazing.
long. And thank you very much for inviting
Oh.
me. And happy first birthday,
Woo,
Flutifull time.
Thank you. Happy first birthday, Flutifull time. And I think the last, I'm gonna get Rebecca to do the honours today.
Oh no, I'm gonna get it wrong. I'm gonna get it wrong.
Do you know my speech?
Yeah, well, no, I probably won't do it quite as well as Claire, but
let's see.
thanks
Go
for
on,
joining.
Rebecca.
Here we go. So thanks for joining us today, folks. We hope you have a great week. But most of all, take care, be safe. But you know what you've got to do. Stay Flutifull, people. See you soon.
What she says, everybody. Stay Flutifull. Take care. Bye.
Bye.